What's up, everybody? Jason here, coming to you today. So I want to do a setup video and a review of a product called Hummingbird Hammocks. It is a new hammock system that I've gotten, and I tell you, for the weight of it and the ease of setup and stuff, I mean, you really can't beat it. I'm switching over from a Hennessy hammock to the Hummingbird hammock. I've been looking for different ways to lighten my pack as much as possible. I've gotten a new backpack. I mean, I've went from the MSR Pocket Rocket to an alcohol stove, and I mean, I've just been doing everything I can to lighten my pack, and I'm down to, I think, 7.75 pounds now, which is so much better than what I used to be. I mean, I just, looking back at it, I'm like, wow, you know, it's crazy. And I was researching a lot of different, hammocks and stuff like that, trying to, find something lighter but still comfortable. And a buddy of mine come across Hummingbird hammocks, and he told me about it. So I kind of looked at it and kind of done a lot of, research on them and watched a lot of videos and stuff on them. And well, actually, there's not really a whole lot of videos on Hummingbird hammocks. I mean, just from what I could see, and looking at, the setup of it. The one thing that was kind of real scared me was the way, it uses like a whoopee sling suspension, but on the hammock it has like a little button, and it's a 3D printed button that kind of hooks around and goes through a loop, and that's what holds tight. So I mean, it's kind of, I guess if you look at it, and the way I think about it is almost kind of like a toggle with a Marlin spike hitch. I mean, kind of something like, I mean, it's not like that, but I mean, that's what kind of puts me in mind of. I was kind of real scared about that. I'm like, plastic, and I'm a bigger guy. I'm like 225 pounds. And I was kind of afraid of that setup. And just the more I read, the more people, had good luck with it and stuff like that. So I went ahead and bought it. And I got the hammock, and then I also bought the tree straps that they have as well. They come separate. The hammock itself, I got the Single Plus, which is, I think, 20 inches longer, and I can't remember like how much more, how much wider it is than just the single. But I got it. The hammock itself weighs 7.6 ounces. And the tree straps weigh 2.3 ounces. So you're under 10 ounces for everything for your hammock except a rain fly. And I mean, like I said, I switched from a Hennessy Hammock Expedition ASIM Zip. And I mean, I was over 3 pounds of that. So I saved so much weight going with this setup. And I've set it up a couple times. I've laid in it. I really like it. It's made out of reserve parachute material, like actual reserve parachute material. The one thing, when I did first set in it, it did have a little bit of a stretch to it, which kind of took me off guard, because I'm used to the Hennessy hammock, which doesn't really stretch too much other than the suspension. But I mean, it's real comfortable. It does not have a ridge line. And this is the first hammock I've had that doesn't have a ridge line, so I was kind of concerned about the lay of it. But I mean, after laying in it and stuff like that, it's it's comfortable. I mean, I can't say anything negative about it, especially for the weight. It's for, I guess it might be on the little more pricey side of a hammock without a ridge line. I'm wanting to say this one was, I think, around $75 or something like that. Can't remember. But I liked it so much that I signed up to become an affiliate of them. So if you're, interested and thinking about wanting to buy one, I'll put a link in the description down below, and you can click on it. And I mean, I'll be honest with you, if you buy something off the link, I get like a 5% kickback from it, which, I mean, isn't much, but I mean, it's still supporting, a hammock that I actually believe in. I mean, it's handmade here in the United States. It's made in Colorado, and I mean, I can't say anything bad about it, especially for the weight. I mean, when I first got it, it came in a little tiny box. It came with the hammock and the tree straps in one little box, and I got it, and I'm like, I thought maybe they forgot part of my order, and then I opened up and both things were in there. I mean, I could not believe it. I'll show you the hammock. Fits in my hand. I mean, it's crazy. And then here's the tree straps, both tree straps. I mean, I can fit the hammock and the suspension in my pocket. I'll put a size comparison right about now. See, you can see the size difference. I mean, I've saved so much room in my pack from this. I just, you know, you just guys have to kind of look at it and see what you guys think. I'll show you guys a setup of it here in a few minutes. I thought about doing just a time lapse, you know, setup, but with as little time as it takes to set up and as easy it is, I'll just you know, do a real-time setup of it and kind of show you guys the hammock setup. If you guys have any questions or anything like that, feel free to let me know and we'll get to it. The stuff sack is made onto the hammock as well, so you're not going to have to worry about losing it. And it does work out to where when you're laying, you can kind of stuff stuff in the sack as it's on the side. That's all there is to it. Just get your button right here. pops out. Just like that. It's just a little 3D printed button with a loop. You just hook it through like that. Go like that, and it pulls tight, and it ain't going nowhere. Just like that on both sides. I hope that answered any questions you might have on Hummingbird Hammock. If you have any other question or anything, like I said, let me know and I will get back to you. Until then, I'm going to relax.